this week on the Anime Alchemists podcast. I like anime, but like I am not. There's a lot of anime out there.
There's a lot.
Yeah. Not all of it is equal.
Mm-mm.
Some of it's literally trash with boobs. All right, so Goku be looking really good in Daima.
Goku be looking great.
Mhm.
That was my favorite episode of Daima so far.
Texans ride horses.
Not their sister. Well, he put his holes on him too. That sounded weird. The holes that he made in his body. he projected his
Pause.
Welcome back to the Anime Alchemist podcast. My name is Emery.
My name's Gary.
My name's Martine.
Appreciate everybody for tuning in, whether it's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Maybe you guys are watching over on YouTube. Audio drops on Wednesdays. Video drops on Thursdays. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn those notifications on. Let us know in the comments whether or not you love us, you hate us. If you guys got an idea for something you guys want to see us talk about, let us know. Like always, spoiler warning. And if you don't know, spoiler warnings can get you 10% off on your G Fuel checkout. So make sure you use the link in our bio. And let's talk about some anime.
Yeah, let's do this.
Before we get deep into the anime discussions, just would like to give everybody a nice little reminder of our annual Tony Awards. The voting is open now. Just follow the link in our the description of this, and you don't have to sign up for anything. No email. Literally,
Totally
just go
free.
in.
It's the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Click it, vote, done.
I
You can redo it as many times as you want.
Yeah, I learned recently that you
No
can just vote as many times as you want. I'm like, oh, okay, well, let me go back a couple times.
Yeah, if you don't like who wins, you didn't vote.
Yeah, there is also an option on a lot of the questions to put in your own answer if you just
Mhm.
absolutely hate all three of our takes. So, but you know, it's kind of the same as voting third party. You're probably not going to win.
Are we gonna be able to see like the total?
Oh yeah, I've been
count?
reviewing it and everything.
Okay, so if somebody votes something else, we can see that too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we might do like a honorable mentions if
Mhm.
a few
Oh yeah.
off, like on the other comment, if they get a lot, then like I feel like they'll deserve an honorable mention.
I mean,
'cause
if,
fair.
if
that's a community coming together, just being like, this is great, this should have been on there.
if enough of them vote that and it
Yeah.
wins, like
Then it'll win.
yeah.
For sure. No, I'm down for that because like I know for sure Sam has already put in a couple of his own options.
I'm fully aware.
Thank you, Sam.
They-
boy.
He probably saw them. and
Scream,
was like,
Sam.
Jesus.
He's like these fuckers.
Well, yeah. Remember, that's coming up. We're gonna do it end of December.
I think we'll probably have the episode like it might be one of the first episodes in January, but that'll be to be determined. So don't quote me on that.
Okay. Well, just look forward to that. But keep voting. We're gonna probably count the poll end of December.
Yeah.
You're
Now, for some of you guys who don't know, Martine decided to antagonize the internet about 2 weeks ago. And
I don't. Was that Martine?
yeah, it was 100%. Well, okay.
I feel like that was more you.
I got fired up, but then he yeah. I got fired up, but then like Martine was like, "Oh, I see a beautiful opportunity here. Let's yeah." So if you guys don't know, Gary here is he who has watched all anime, and if you would like to contest that, just leave a comment down below of an anime you think he hasn't seen, and we'll ask him on the podcast if he has. So today,
you're about to really incriminate yourself too, because they could come up with some wild shit.
No, there is some wild shit
Oh
in there.
my
Some of it's
God.
I'm like, oh wow.
Okay. No, thank you for commenting. Actually, I'm so curious.
There's a bunch of degenerates in those comments, dog.
This is the
I did
first
not
one.
think about that. Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You let me know which ones you want in and out of this, okay? So, just purely based off of like what you commented on TikTok. First we have Justin Boswell said, "Have you seen Ninja Scroll?"
Yeah, of course.
Ninja Scroll.
Of course. That's a classic. I feel
Nice,
like.
nice.
Okay.
It's like a classic ninja story.
Is it better than Ninja
Literally.
Kamui? That's all I want to know.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Okay. Trent Fields wants to know Blood Blockade Battlefront. Have you seen that?
Yes.
They also want to know, is it worth the watch?
Not really.
He's honest.
Yeah, no, take it from him. He has good takes. It usually takes
Hey,
us
I
a
watched
year.
it. All of it.
Fair.
The pretty pictures.
Yeah,
Didn't
half
go
the time
boom.
that like we find a new anime, he had recommended it to us like a year before. So
That's
just listen to him, please.
The only way I know it, like he didn't recommend it to me like a year ago, is if they're still dubbing it.
Yeah.
Then I know I'm just like, okay, I'm just like maybe like a couple months behind, so maybe he won't be too pissed. Sarah Bunny says, Kami-sama Kiss.
Yeah, it's a romance anime.
Okay.
Love it.
Yeah, I've seen that one. That was.
It's got time travel.
Cultured. Look at that. It's not all just shonen.
Hold on.
Damn, there hasn't been one that I've seen out of these so far.
Okay.
The gap is widening.
Tanner says, so my mom had this on VHS. She had like 6 episodes. I used to watch them over and over again. It was called Slayers.
Like with the Z.
No.
I feel like if you type in
SLA.
Slayer anime, it's gonna come up with Demon Slayer.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's this one. Yeah. Slayers. 1995.
Oh, the girl's cute.
Hmm.
Okay. So I'll be honest. I have not seen this, but this
Mm.
artwork looks crazy familiar.
It does look kind of familiar, and it like reminds me of that era of anime, very much like Sailor Moon-esque type art style.
I mean, that's old school. 6 episodes on VHS. I wonder if it's hard to find. Yeah, you know what? I'll go check it out. I'll let you know if it's good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know this person.
So obscure. They're like, oh yeah, 6 episodes on VHS. Like, you had a cool mom, bro. She had anime on
Yeah, for
VHS. Like,
real.
anime was hard to get back then. She probably had the bootleg copy of a copy of a copy of a
Ooh,
copy.
She like recorded it on the VHS. Remember how you could do that back in the
Oh
day?
man, I had so many Pokemon episodes recorded on VHS.
I had a lot of Dragon Ball GT on the VHS.
There was a
I
couple
bet
times.
you did.
I did.
Yeah. I had a lot of Dragon Ball Z.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, GT too. Yeah.
I was not about to. I
Bro,
remember one day too, we had to like leave. My parents took me and my brother out or something, like maybe for dinner. But there was like a new episode of GT out, and I was like, wait, no, like I really want to watch it. So I put in like the VHS to record that episode. And I think it was Oob versus Baby Vegeta.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I was like, I'm
dude.
not about to miss this shit. So I'm pretty sure I also taped over something maybe kind of important.
it's like
Martine.
Pablo's first steps. He's like, no, I gotta watch Dragon Ball GT, bro. This shit crazy.
Like he
He would-
recorded over like his birth. Recorded or some shit.
Oh, that would be.
Like, you quit
Wow,
bopping
I really hope they don't still record those.
He would understand.
If anything, it'd be like, can we watch it?
Do you still have it?
I'm pretty sure I have the Super Android
Oh,
Saga,
nice,
like
nice.
Oh, yeah.
GT physically.
Dude, get me started.
Aaron wants to know, have you seen The Fruit of Grishia? Grishia? Grishia?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.
Yes, I have. That's one of those like, you naughty.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hey, Aaron's kind of naughty.
yeah, Aaron, you dirty.
You outing yourself, my man.
Anthony Watermelon says, damn, well, let me just drop March comes in like a lion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've seen that one.
Dude, you could be making up most of these names, and I'd believe you.
Randall Corey Pachma asked, Kaze no Stigma?
I don't know. Honestly, that sounds like a hentai, dog.
Kazeno Stigma. Yeah, it does kind of sound like a...
Oh my
No,
god,
dude.
it is a hentai. Wait, hold on. No, it's not. It's not. Okay. I'm sorry. The girl looked very familiar, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's from a hentai.
Huh.
No, I ain't watching it. It look hella familiar though.
Is there like a description anywhere?
The
I get
character
it
is
too, yeah.
instantly you see her. Okay, well you get what I was
wow.
saying, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh man.
Oh, there is a little blurb right here. The story is about Kazuma Kanagi returning to Japan after being exiled by his clan and his interactions with his clan. The series is incomplete at 12 volumes as Yamato died in 2009. A 24-episode anime adaptation of the series aired from April through September of 2007. The anime was directed by Junichi Sakata and animated by Gonzo. Interesting.
Dang.
Limited run, never got finished. Dang.
Okay.
That's
Probably a
imagine
hidden
it
gem.
That's
Imagine it be
unfortunate.
amazing, and then you're just like,
And it, even the manga never finished. Like, damn,
that's
Ooh.
that's rough. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'd check it out, but I'm worried that it's gonna be amazing, and then I'll have nothing left.
It has a 7.16 on my anime list. It's not horrible.
I mean, there's probably not a lot of people voting on that one either.
Probably not, no.
Oh man, somebody in here asked a dumb one.
Watch One Piece.
Max Rabbit. Somebody asked if he rewatched it. I was like, hey, don't ask how many times you rewatched it. It's a lot.
It's not have you, it's how many times.
Max Rabbit asked if you've seen OG Speed Racer.
Yes,
Yeah, you guys don't understand. He's a huge Speed Racer fan. He just doesn't talk about it.
I will say this though. Speed Racer was one of the first live action anime adaptations that ever did it properly. They did everything right.
Okay. I don't think I've ever watched the live action.
Bro, if you go back
So
and you
good.
watch it,
Yeah.
it's fucking amazing. It still holds up today.
Really?
It's incredible. It's
I like
so good. Especially like cuz it's like classic anime, like they have like the reactions and stuff, but like it's not so overdone
Okay,
either.
cool.
It's very good.
Nice.
Okay, I'm like 90% sure this person is like a pretty avid listener of the podcast just because their thing and the they don't even have a tag. It's just two swords crossed.
Mm-hmm.
They asked Soul Land. I know he ain't watched it.
Soul
Land.
Soul Land.
Soul Land. Is it a movie?
Uh,
Hold on, let me check
See,
it
I
out, man.
I probably haven't cuz like that title, the
mhm.
first thing that pops in my head is like Desert Punk, which
That doesn't look
it's
like
not-
an anime. It looks like a freaking video game.
Oh God! Imagine it's just some like trash ass animation.
Dude, it literally looks like a video game. It doesn't even look. Is it a game?
episode 1.
No.
No,
it is
shut
a
the fuck
Weird. Computer animation. Oh, it's like a Code Lyoko type thing.
Code Lyoko was really good.
Yeah.
Look, that's why
Bet
he
you
said-
ain't watched that.
No. That's why they said that, dog. They were like, Soul Land. I know he ain't watching it.
Oh, so
Yeah,
it has
look
two
at it, bro.
names. It has Soul. It's called Soul Land, but it's also called Doluo Dalu.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me show you a picture, Emery, dude. It actually looks like a video game. Looks like some Final Fantasy type shit.
Yeah.
I got a pretty good imagine.
I don't think you have that good of an imagination.
So cool.
You ever try to watch Kingdom?
No, I hear the manga is amazing.
It is. It's incredible.
Oh my god, my friends have talked about
The
it.
animation for the fucking anime is so bad, bro. It's one of those like, why did this series have to get done dirty?
Ooh.
Same as like Berserk too, right?
I mean, yeah, Berserk too. Everybody knows that, but like Kingdom is one of
Kingdom,
those
yeah.
like,
No, I know a lot about. Like my friend talked about it for so long. That's one that I meant to pick up, but I guess I forgot about it. You don't know him.
I was about to say, I was like, I know most of your friends. That
Oh,
like
actually,
anime.
Sam has read a good amount of it. I don't think he ever finished it, but he really liked it too. World building like a motherfucker, dude.
Hey Sam, yeah, now you're listening.
bro. You read the first couple chapters, you'll be hooked.
Oh, okay.
I promise.
That's one of those that you're not gonna find on like the Shonen app though. You're gonna have to find it like wherever you.
You're gonna
read
have to
Solo
sail
Leveling or something.
You're gonna have to set sail, bro.
Fuck. I hate it.
And that's why we have VPN, so that our mast for the internet.
If only we had a sponsor.
Okay, next one. Next one.
Oh, he wants to keep
We'll
going.
do
Okay.
we'll do like two more.
Yeah.
Okay. Law of Uke banner of the stars record of the Lodos War. Yeah.
You're just saying.
Yeah. No, that one was really good. It was weird. It was like a kid who was like empowered, I guess. Like, man, that one
What
came
is
out
it
a
called
while
again?
ago. Law of Uke.
You-
This is the one where the kid turns trash into paper. Bro, this one's so good.
Okay.
It's so good. Man, that one's yeah.
Dude, tell me that does not look like One Piece art style.
It kind of does.
Yeah, a little
Like
bit.
One Piece, almost fairy tale esque
Mhm.
kind of.
Yeah, it
looks
kind of
like-
does,
looks like
bro.
early One
bro,
Piece.
Uke is hardcore, dude.
I would watch it just because the style reminds me of early One Piece.
Well, keep in mind,
Also looks
keep in
familiar.
mind the style of the animation of early One Piece. It's gonna be. It's so good. That one's good. Good suggestion.
Dude, just
Okay.
based off the pictures, that one looks like one that I want to check out. Like, I don't know. It seems really familiar though. Oh, okay. Last one.
I'm torn between two of these. Have you seen Bakugan Battle Brawlers?
I watched that shit with Jesse, bro. Yes.
Oh, that's fucking
Of
awesome.
course, yeah.
I've also seen High Card and Millionaire Detective. That one I don't know. That sounds like Batman to me though.
This one seems like they're egging you on. Sword of the Stranger.
Or
Yeah, Serenity _RPG. Bet he has never seen Sword of the Stranger or Technology. I don't know.
Sword of the Stranger Woman. What else?
Just put in Sword of the Stranger. Like that's one anime.
2007. No, but it looks cool. Look at the dog.
Yeah,
Dude, the dog's ready to scrap.
too.
Hey, yo, that's fucking that looks pretty metal.
Okay,
That's
well,
on
I have
Blu-ray.
not seen it yet.
Get
But
it?
Watch
Yeah.
by next week. He'd be like, all
That's
right,
gonna be-
watch them all.
See, my, you know what I think of? It's like you guys bring out these ones that he hasn't seen. He watches them and he's like, I am now back to Gary, he who has watched all anime.
Yep. I've also seen My Love Story Omonogatari.
Penguin's memory.
So I don't know what the fuck that is. I hear that and I just you know that clip of the girl who's like commanding the penguins and they all charge.
Yeah.
I just think that.
Watch that be it. That's fucking hilarious.
Okay, well that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I did see one comment in there that was like anything with sis in the title, and I was like, bruh, come on, yo.
I mean,
There's a couple, but that's not the point.
some of them got good stories.
Look, bro, I was young. I was a teenager. All right.
He's exploring his feelings, as we all do.
I love how I just get grouped into this. I have no choice. It doesn't matter what I
we
say.
all do.
I'm on camera. If they feel a certain way, apparently I do too. I get no fucking say in the matter.
Okay. Maybe not Martine. Okay.
Oh man.
I was like, out of everything you named, I knew Speed Racer and Bakugan. That's literally the only two I recognized.
I mean, yeah, I was right up there with you too.
Right? Like, I like anime, but like, I have not. There's a lot of anime out there.
There's a lot.
Yeah. Not all of it is equal.
Mm-mm.
Some of it's literally trash with boobs.
I mean,
Do you want to say something? I saw that look in your eye, and I'm like, what? What you got? Name a character.
Boa Hancock.
Yeah, there it is. I was expecting Sakura or something. I was expecting.
No, that's
Rebecca,
okay. You know what? I take back Boa Hancock. If I get one, I'm saying Rebecca.
You know, I see a lot of people that actually really like Rebecca online, and I'm like, why? I don't get it.
All she did was cry the entire thing.
she fed Luffy.
So does like every other character
but
in
she
every
found
other
She
island.
found a way to fight that fit her beliefs. Whatever.
Can you call that fighting?
How far did it
She
get
was
her?
just dodging.
She survived long enough for Luffy to show up.
Damn.
he's not wrong.
I mean, she made it to the finals, and like, let's be honest, she was clearly the weakest one there.
Yeah.
She might have been able to take some of them.
Who? Bartholomew?
No, nobody could take him on.
Exactly. The only other person was Sabo.
No, I'm talking about like when there was like a lot of people.
Oh,
I'm sure there was some fodder there that she
She
probably could have
fought a couple people,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
again, all she did was knock him in the water.
I mean, Ultra Instinct Goku just dodges.
That's all she was doing.
Anyway,
Well, okay,
it's
cool. A princess with hockey. Cool. That's kind of cool. But then all she did was cry. So how did she have hockey?
she ain't got Supreme King.
Yeah,
Honey.
I was like, I didn't conquer. It's just
Questions for later.
Mhm.
Anyway, bad character.
bad character. Moving on.
I forgot how we got on this.
I don't know. I threw in the name Rebecca, and he always goes on a tangent. So
I think it was
This
like,
man knows what he's doing. He's like pulling the strings. He's like, yeah.
it's been a minute, bro. We've been
Yeah,
doing
it's
this for
puppet.
a while. The same way he presses the GT button, I can press y'all's buttons.
fuck you. I
Anyways,
don't know what you're talking about.
yes,
So
you do.
Solo Leveling came out with the trailer.
Yeah, we got another trailer. I don't know if I really did not prep this at all, but like, y'all want to watch it and then react to it? We can like,
Yeah.
pause it and then do it.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay.
Pause it.
Gracias. God, dude.
Okay,
Oh my
that
God.
was a really good trailer. That was
crazy.
crazy. The shadows look really good.
We saw Tank, and I think we see
Dude.
Iron too.
Yes. Oh man, I love Tank.
Yes, dude. There's
I love Iron too, but like Tank, I love Tank, bro.
Yes, it's just like good variety, and the animation looks just as good as season 1. Also, like it's gonna be fucking great.
And
No.
Lisa,
Yes, thank
Lisa
you.
is doing the intro.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. The song sounded awesome.
Yeah. For those who don't know who that is, she's the person that did the main opening, I think, for Demon Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
And she's also done openings for Sword Art Online too. So like very big name, I guess.
You have no fucking idea, buddy.
Yeah, y'all probably know better than me.
Huge.
Yeah, no, them getting Lisa to do the intro for this, it probably just like blew it up even more.
Oh yeah. Oh
So-
yeah.
Good work. Good work.
I like that they keep starting off each year like with a banger. Like we got the beginning of this year was season 1 of Solo Leveling, and it was just like the talk of the town.
God bless you. God bless you.
And then we're getting the beginning of 2025 season 2. Like they're starting each year with fucking bangers.
Now, you know what I just realized then? Fucking Solo Leveling is gonna be in all the damn categories next year's Tony Awards.
Good.
Maybe.
Good. Unless they drop the ball.
Or
Maybe.
some
Yeah.
fucking
Who
heat
knows?
comes out.
Yeah, who knows?
I mean, One Piece is coming back next year.
maybe
that's a
maybe
good
we'll
point.
get a sequel to the Spider anime, like another season.
Oh man, I would be so down for that.
It's a
I got
shame
turned
we
into a
probably never
spider,
will.
So what?
Yeah.
Who knows?
It's actually so good.
They may just shock us and be like, "Summer 2025."
The funny thing is,
Black Clover.
he'll get some kind of spider next year, though.
Huh?
So don't worry, you'll be fine.
That's ominous.
Yeah.
That is ominous.
That is very ominous.
Mm-hmm. Oh well.
Trying
we'll
to say
come back
Hunter
this
Hunter's coming back or some shit.
clip. No.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
Well, I'm slightly fearful. All right, so Goku be looking really good in Daima.
Goku be looking great.
Mm-hmm.
That was my favorite episode of Daima so far.
Did I see? Okay, well hold on. There was 2 episodes that have passed
Oh, okay.
since we last talked about it.
Gotcha.
That's true.
In the one before the fight, it was basically just Vegeta and the group gets picked up,
Mhm.
and now they're in the demon world, and they're with that really chill dude. He's
Yeah,
that dude that you guys know.
Hibis or something like that.
Hibis, yeah, he's like Hibis,
He's a homie.
Hibis.
I like him.
Yeah, he's a homie. I fuck with him.
Dude, he
Cool.
got other shit to do. He's like,
Bro, nah, he called out Vegeta. He's like, nah, you're arrogant, so I ignored your ass. And he made him say please. Like, that's so
Mhm.
good.
talks to his boss. He's like, I want a pizza.
Yeah, it's like, nah, I don't want to go do all this.
Yeah. See, like that's what I've always loved about OG Dragon Ball is like it's funny. It's a
Yeah.
comedic show. Like outside of all the action you take out the way, you have a genuinely funny show, and I think that they're doing it pretty well, honestly. And that's what I'm excited to go back and watch it in English because I think it's gonna hit even better, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Do y'all know at all when we're getting a dub for this? Because I thought we were supposed to get it by now.
I do not know. I will look into it.
I want to hear it. I will rewatch the
We will
entire
update
thing.
the people.
Yeah. Well, if any of y'all know, let me know, please.
I thought we were getting
They
like.
got investigated.
Mm-hmm.
Got a new ship, a faster ship.
They took off the call. Oh, we found out Supreme Kai's real name.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like
Nahare.
Nahare. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nehare.
His government name.
His government name. And he took off that girl's collar,
Mm-hmm.
and then they went to go fight the guy.
Yeah. It was more of like
Goku
a
ate.
fluff episode.
I like the nod back to the Kachink medal.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm
That
surprised
was
that
cool.
Goku didn't recognize it because he knows what that is.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it was the block, the cube thingy that
Broke the Z sword.
broke the Z sword.
Mhm.
What's Aranisu up to, bruh? She doing some crazy shit. So Glorio's working for her.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Which we expected. I mean,
I mean, yes, but
And like,
now we know why, because she wants to become the Demon King,
mm-hmm.
and she's also making a Majin. And we found out that Bibbidi
Didn't actually make.
didn't actually.
yeah,
make
that was
it.
a crazy reveal. I didn't.
I mean, misinformation's a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't really change anything in the grand scheme of things. Like everything still happens the way it
It
did.
just means that the person who made a Majin
It's
is
still around.
Yeah.
Alive.
So then it opens up the avenue for more Majins to come about, you know? Because if not, then it would have been weird because it was like, well, Bibbidi made, Majin Buu and he's not around anymore, so nobody can do it. I think it's a retcon at the very least.
Yeah.
But it's like one of the examples of like, not a bad retcon. It's just a retcon that allows for better or different storytelling. So
Are we getting a new Majin Buu?
I think so. It's probably not going to be called Buu though.
one. Yeah.
I saw blue ones, and I like it. I hope he's called Blue, like Bloo.
Majin Blue.
Majin Blue. That's so on the nose. I wonder, like,
They called it Super Saiyan Blue.
yeah, but we choose to ignore that.
Super Saiyan God, instead of Super Saiyan God, should have been called Super Saiyan Red then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wonder. Well, I mean, it wasn't originally supposed to be blue. It was Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. But then they realized, no, this sounds stupid. Let's make it easier.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, Super Saiyan God is fine in my opinion. I think that rolls right off the tongue. Like, sure, that's fine. It's a God.
I mean,
why not? SSG, why not? But then SSG, SS is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's really stupid. I don't know what they're doing.
Why'd they
coming up
never
with
do a
these
grade 2?
names. They what?
Why'd they never do a grade 2?
Like a grade 2 version of Super Saiyan God?
Super
Why'd
Saiyan God 2.
Why'd Goku never go Super Saiyan 3?
Super
Why'd
Saiyan.
he never go double ascended Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan?
What the
My brain hurts.
All right, I guess Super Saiyan God double
And this is why
Ascended
Super sucks.
Super Saiyan.
Because of that reason alone.
Okay, so Majin Blue.
Yeah, Majin Blue.
I like
Or
it.
Majin Goo.
Okay, I don't know about that.
I like Majin Goo.
What about Majin Bloop?
Okay, I can fuck with that one though.
Majin Bloop.
I don't know. I feel
Uh-huh.
like it should have a B because of Boo. It feels correct.
I feel like I don't think it's gonna start with a B. I think it'll be like, I think it'll rhyme with oob, like boo,
I
but
hope
like
it's dumb like Patty.
Majin
Richard.
2.
Majin 2,
Mm-hmm.
TOO.
Or Doug.
TWO.
Yeah, like something dumb.
Doug.
Majin Doug.
It's just like
Stupid.
stupid looking guy, crazy powerful.
Based off of like the spoilers, everything okay?
Mhm.
Oh, based off the spoilers that we had heard like months ago, I think we might be getting 2, not just 1.
I mean, we saw them like
Yeah.
boil it up.
Mhm.
We saw like different kind of versions of what it could be.
And I like that this one, like they recognize the fact that like, yeah, the old Majin Buu was insanely powerful, but you just couldn't control it. So that's like the primary focus of these new Buu is like you're gonna be able to control them, and they will probably be just as strong.
Mm.
So that could be interesting.
That lady tasted it.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
She was like, tied the flavor together. What does flavor have to do with anything?
I mean, he looks like he's made out of cotton
Have you
candy,
seen
so-
all this shit they've been eating?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, bro. You're right. Clearly, like Goku was eating eyeballs off a stick.
Yeah.
You know,
No
but like
questions asked.
clearly it's good.
The only thing he didn't like was that weird drink that he had at that one shop.
Yeah.
because it was bitter.
Oh, we still have those little bugs that do the fusion thing. That's like the thing that they're gonna use at some point.
Well,
Like,
he
better use.
even asked like before he fought the Tatami, or the Tatami is a.
Tamagotchi.
Do you want to use a revive bug?
No, he doesn't need it.
He didn't need it, but
Sure.
like homeboy Glorio's like, all right, bro. So how does that work?
The bug or
The revive bug, is a revive bug like if you're taken down, it'll just bring you back?
It seems like it works just like a sensu bean, but we haven't seen it actually in action.
Just waiting for something strong enough to actually like.
Yeah. No, they definitely put those in the story because something will inevitably come that's gonna like be really, really strong and it's gonna whoop someone's ass.
Mhm.
Do you want to hear like my theory, I guess, of how it's gonna be structured? Because there's 3 Dragon Balls.
Sure.
All right. So Goku fought the first Tamagotchi thing,
Mhm.
right? Which we'll get into the actual specifics of that fight because I thought it was really cool.
Mhm.
But Goku beats him and gets that first Dragon Ball. And then they're going to the second Demon Realm, right? And we know that Vegeta, Piccolo, and all of them are meeting up with them in the second Demon Realm. And they're just going straight to that Warp Sama,
Mhm.
right? So they're just going to meet there. They're finally going to meet up. They're going to get to the second Dragon Ball. And Vegeta's going to be like, all right, well, you fought the first one. Let me take this one on. Because he's not going to let Goku just take the
Mhm.
spotlight of all the Dragon Balls. So then we're going to get Vegeta versus a Tamagotchi. I'm assuming he's probably going to win, but it's going to be a little bit different. But I think that they're going to be progressively harder, and I think that the first Demon Realm, the last Tamagotchi that we're going to fight, is going to be probably the strongest one. And maybe we might get like a Goku Vegeta fusion again.
Okay.
You know? Like that could be kind of cool, right?
Mhm.
Like Goku gets one, Vegeta gets one, then they both have to work together to take down the last one.
I want to see a Piccolo and Kibito Kai fusion.
Yeah,
He already fused with Kami.
Yeah, I would
But
love to see different fusions.
Kibito, stay behind.
Oh, he did stay behind.
Stay behind.
Oh, I'm
watch
sorry,
the-
not Kibito. Supreme Kai.
Supreme Kai and Piccolo would be cool.
Why did Kibito
Shin.
stay behind?
Shin.
He was
My
watching
bad.
The broken
The-
ship.
the Watchtower.
But Popo's there.
Popo the baby child now?
You gonna disrespect Popo like that?
No, I'm okay.
You're lucky he didn't hear you.
What, with its horns?
Yes.
I'm terrified now.
Yes. You're on a watch list now.
I don't want to go to sleep.
No, I thought it was weird, but I mean, honestly, Kibito doesn't do shit anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter.
True.
I can't
He's a
think
substitute god at the current moment.
I can't think of another relevant thing he's done, if I'm being completely honest.
Do y'all think that just like in Dragon Ball Z, in Super, Piccolo was equal to 17?
And like during the Cell Saga?
No. Like during the Tournament of Power?
Oh,
Like, you know how in the Cell Saga, like, he was dog walking 17 and then Cell shows up and it's like, oh, fuck.
I think 17 was stronger than Piccolo.
Mm-hmm.
He was kind of like going toe to toe with like Toppo and almost Jiren. Not toe to toe in the sense that like he was keeping up, but like he was fighting them too. I don't think Piccolo would have lasted during those fights. I think Toppo would have dog walked Piccolo.
You want? It's a fair point.
Mm-hmm.
Piccolo needed to wish for a new form.
Yeah, which bothers me. Like I'm happy that he has a new form, but I hate that
It just
that's
worked.
How he got it.
It just worked. It was just like, I wish for a new form. But at the same time, the Dragon Balls are an Namekian thing.
Yeah,
So it makes sense. Like maybe that's a thing for the Warriors. Is like, oh, new form.
All that you are, plus a bit extra.
what's that from?
Because I like.
Shenron.
Oh, right.
That's literally what he told him. He's like,
Oh,
I
you
want-
have seen that movie a few times, huh?
That's the super one.
That's
Oh, the
superhero.
superhero. Never mind.
But yes, I've seen that one a lot too.
That one's
Hell
really
yeah.
good.
Because the whole the moment Piccolo's falling down, and then you hear Shenron say it again, all that you are plus a bit extra, and then Piccolo gets one of the coldest entrances ever.
I will say Orange Piccolo is definitely
Yeah.
the coolest thing in that movie, next to Beast Gohan probably.
I can't wait till they add that to Sparking. I would love to play with that Piccolo.
Yeah, he's gonna hit like Broly, dude. He's gonna be like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's gonna be fucking sick. And I want to see what they do with Beast Gohan too, like how he.
I could give two shits about that, to be honest.
That special beam cannon was fucking crazy though.
Oh, that special beam.
That was
cannon
like a
is gonna be
special beam Kamehameha, bro. Like that thing was huge.
They're gonna have to come up with interesting moves because we really only saw him do a special beam cannon. We didn't see him do anything else. There was
Man, they do stuff in the manga.
Oh, they do. I don't even know what he's done. That's good. They should put him in manga.
But taking manga exclusive stuff is really hard because they don't have any animation for any of the moves.
Yeah, that's when they're gonna have to be a little bit creative. But if they do end up doing that for Gohan, then that definitely leaves the door open for everybody else. Like, I'm talking Black Frieza, Ultra Ego Vegeta. Maybe we get Moro at some point. Like, if they want to milk Sparking and they want to get, a good chunk of that player base to come back to the game, start adding manga characters. You'll get a lot of people coming back real soon.
Bro, I love all the Sparking Zero fucking mods.
The mods are so
Dude,
good.
I've seen like straight up like somebody took a Pokemon trainer and threw in a Whale Lord. It was just this massive, massive character model with like a little hitbox.
So
The character's like dog walking it, throwing it around and shit. It's funny.
It's
funny.
I've seen so many. I saw like Optimus Prime, and I was like, okay, sure, why not? They get really creative.
I saw a leg.
Just a leg.
It was like a leg, and I think like Vegeta's head.
Bro, what the fuck?
I don't get it.
Don't turn it into Skibbity Toilet
Oh God.
Yeah. I wonder how long until somebody's made
or
that.
Fortnite.
Probably.
Throwing Optimus Prime in there. Come on.
Before we move on from the Dragon Ball topic, I wanted to talk about that actual fight.
Oh yes.
Dude, that fight with the Tamagotchi was so good. I was really impressed actually with the animation overall, but just the choreography. I don't remember the last time we got decent choreography in a fight, in a Dragon Ball show. Because, I don't know. I think that Super didn't really try that hard with the choreography aspect of it. I think it was so much just punching, ki blast, punching. That's it. They would literally just draw blurs of lines and
Very much Blue Lock.
yeah, and I was like, that's kind of lame. But this one, you have Goku. There's a huge size difference. You have him using the power pole. You have him sliding underneath. You have him using the environment around him. That shit was really cool. I would have loved to see stuff like that in Super. And you made a really good point when we were watching it. If they can do that with Goku being the size that he is, what's stopping them from ever doing something like that with Goten and Trunks?
No, that was Gary.
Oh, that was you, wasn't it? Dude, you're so right. The size does not make a difference, and they could easily do something that cool. You have so much potential with the show. Just do something cool.
They
please.
didn't do it when they had the chance. When Goten saw his mom turned into an egg and then broke in front of her, and he was like, "All right, no, fuck this bullshit. I'm gonna go train. I have to do this." Right? We were like, "Hell yeah!" That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
And then cut to 6 months later, and they're playing.
Yeah. They literally just de-aged them physically and dramatically, and they just act more childish than they did in the Boo saga, which is ridiculous to me. I don't know. The whole Goten and Trunks thing really pisses me off.
It's they died.
I will say though, Trunks did have a good moment in Super with Future Trunks.
That's true.
Yeah, I like that they at least recognize that. If they didn't do that, then I would have been genuinely upset. I was like, all right, how the hell are you not going to have them interact? It's the same person.
Mm-hmm.
That was also the worst iteration of Trunks.
Yeah.
The blue-haired future timeline Trunks, that.
Dude, he honestly made Future Trunks look like a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll just go and exist in another universe.
And then they even tried to
Copies of ourselves.
Remember when they reanimated his Trunks going Super Saiyan for the
Yes,
first time?
and his hair didn't even change. I was bitching about that.
No, it changed.
It
It literally just cut from blue to yellow. That's it. There was no emotion. It was just a static picture. It was the worst thing I've ever seen, and I wish it didn't exist because I immediately went back to watch the movie version of it, the one from 1990 whatever, 4 or 5 maybe, and it looks a million times better. So if you've never seen the two, watch the Dragon Ball Super Trunks going Super Saiyan moment, and then compare that to the History of Trunks moment, and then tell me that Super doesn't look like shit.
Oh, I was talking about when he went Super Trunks and used that form to
Beat
The big
Vegeta.
bug form.
as a feint for Vegeta.
Yeah.
His hair, he got the crazy wild berserk hair
But it looked
from
so
when his
dumb.
hair was long.
But his hair was
But
short.
his hair was short.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you're
Yeah, and it
right.
pissed me off. I was like, what the fuck is this?
That doesn't make any sense. I never even thought about that.
No, why are you being lazy, bro?
Yeah.
You're
shorter
reusing
hair.
your assets. Come on, man. It can't be that hard.
No, yeah. Like, I'd rather wait longer for just better looking stuff. Like, Dragon Ball has always been a good looking show, in my opinion. And the fights are what make it so popular. But they just, like, they cut so many corners in Dragon Ball Super. And
They really
bothers
did.
me.
And like, when I think back on it, like, as a memory, I'm like, man, that was great. It was awesome. I remember watching week to week, everybody
Yeah.
being hyped. But I also remember, like, that little sting of disappointment at the end of the episode when it's like, that's it.
Yeah.
Like, we just got a bunch of bullshit still frames and like key blasts being shot with lines and a
And just-
character model moving. Like,
Dude, the
that
character
was it.
models were ugly. Like, they just looked ugly, in my opinion.
It was bad. It was bad.
I'm not a fan. I think.
I rewatched some recently and like
I'm so sorry.
See, I was watching it for like the character interaction.
Okay.
Right, like Beerus
Yeah.
eating his food and doing that stuff, like Vegeta being like, "Oh God, we gotta go do this and that."
Yeah, like those moments are fine.
It's fun. I was watching that, but then like I skipped ahead and was like, you know what? Let me like watch some of the Tournament of Power,
Mhm.
right? And I picked a good point because it was like, I forget exactly who was fighting. I forget what was going on, but like a couple people were fighting, and then they break off, and another fight happens, and then another engagement happens. It's like 3 or 4 different ones in the same episode.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, this is really good. And I watched the next episode, and it was shit. I was like, okay, I forgot this was the experience.
Yeah.
Like, there's some really big highlights in Super.
Mm-hmm.
Some really
spaced out.
amazing things, but it is man, it is rough getting through everything that you have to get through to get to those.
Yeah, I think you bring up a really good point because we did watch it week to week. So like in between like each episode, I think we just genuinely forgot at how bad it looked, and then each time it would be like a hard like reset. We'd just be, all right, this is the new episode. We weren't really comparing it. But when you watch it back to back to back like that, if you're binging Dragon Ball Super, it is the most inconsistent like animated Dragon Ball thing I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
Especially the Tournament of Power. The Tournament of Power is like okay animation, a little bit better animation, dog shit animation, really good animation, okay animation, really bad animation. Oh, a really good fight. Like, it's up and down. It gives me fucking whiplash, dude. And
There are moments though where it's like, Jesus, oh my God, this is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, this is like a movie.
do you
This
remember?
is what it should look like.
Do you remember the Goku versus Caulifla and Kale fight? Like when he was still kind of like getting his energy back, and he goes Super Saiyan, then Super Saiyan God, like right before Kefla shows up. That episode was animated so well. That's because they got like a third party, like a freelance animator. I forgot his name. I'll look it up and find it later. But he would do random episodes here and there. He also did like a good Frieza episode before the Tournament of Power. His style is so like obvious that it's him that like when you watch the next episode, you can tell, oh, he wasn't working on this episode, was he?
Ah shit.
I don't want to notice that when I'm watching. I want it to be a seamless like show. Like
A seamless
Like an
experience.
experience.
Don't break me out of it.
I think Daima has been killing it in that department. Every episode looks like the episode before, and you can tell they put a little bit more effort into the fight right now with like the Tamagotchi thingy. But yeah, duh, it doesn't look wildly different than the other stuff. It's been consistently really good animation, I think, with like a slight peak during the fight. And then I'm sure next week is going to look just as good as it's in the last 3 weeks. So that's what I'm talking about. Like,
with peaks.
yeah, the consistency with peaks is what I think every animation studio should aspire to. And I know that it's not always the animator's fault. I understand that the animation studios are shit and they don't treat their employees right. They don't give them the time that they need. But that's the problem. Like, that's what I'm saying. I think they're just so willing to pump out, like, every anime, every episode of, you know, whatever, just to compete with whatever's hot right now, that they lose like a lot of like the passion and like the actual, like what makes it special, in my opinion.
Just think what that means. Like, we can all agree, not every One Piece episode always hit, but a 6-month break, dear fucking God, imagine.
I hope that it I hope that it
Well,
brings
they've
some
been working on
consistency.
We've been doing Daima too, so.
I'm sure there will be a
I'm
department.
sure the
dedicated
time
to
has
it.
kind of like pivoted from that.
I'm sure they're working on it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when they come back, I guarantee that first episode's probably going to be fucking gas.
I mean, One Piece had been doing a really good job with its animation.
Yeah,
The
for
last
sure.
episode that it left off on was
I think everything like
yeah.
outside of Egghead. I mean, Egghead looked great in my opinion. I think Egghead's been like a really
It's just
well
a little more
animated
stylized than
Mhm.
everything outside of it.
Yeah, and so some people like when I talk to other people that have their opinions about the animation and everything, I notice that like some people don't understand the difference between a stylized animation and just like bad animation, right?
Mhm.
You can not like a certain style of animation, but I don't think that makes it bad, right?
Mhm.
Versus bad animation, I think is universally accepted as, oh, that does not look good. That like you
That's
can see
sloppy.
it's sloppy, exactly, right? I think Egghead is very stylized, and
Yes.
it's not everyone's cup of tea. I understand that. Like Wano, there are some parts where it wasn't really my cup of tea because I like it when it's a little more toned down. But that's just me. Like it's my personal preference. That doesn't mean it's bad animation.
I mean, no, there was some bad animation in Wano.
There was some bad.
There was some bad animation. There was a few times where it felt, little
Why did Kaido look like that?
Disrespect.
CGI dragon Kaido. That was the worst of it. in
it
my
literally
opinion.
looked like a shit crawling across the screen.
Yeah, that was a bad decision.
Yeah.
I
Mr. Hanky is
understand.
in One Piece.
I understand that they were trying to like say, again, cut corners and be productive and stuff. I understand that it's not a seasonal show. God, that is just like such an obvious.
Bro, all the different ways they drew Kaido. I feel like Kaido is the most inconsistent thing
Yeah,
in Wano.
agreed.
Usually it's Luffy's hat.
yeah, also true. Yeah, sometimes it's huge. Sometimes it's like it makes no fucking sense.
The color of it's never the same.
Yeah. But yeah, like that's something that I think more people should talk about is like the consistency of animation can be more important than like the peaks, right? Like I don't want it to peak here just for it to dip down here for another 3
Mhm.
episodes, you know? I'd rather take a peak here instead of here if it's consistently like
Oh yeah, I'd rather have it just like a nice little doo, whoa.
Yeah.
Back to
Yeah, don't give me whiplash. This
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
Don't go below like I guess what would be a standard.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the bar has already been raised so high anyway. So
That's bad.
that's why I'm really enjoying all these different animation studios leaning more towards like a stylistic art style for their animation over like the basic art style that we be getting. Okay, like Daima,
Mhm.
right? It's Dragon Ball Z, right? It's Dragon Ball. It's very like clean cut, straight edges, streamlined, like ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. They're doing a lot of good with that. But that's also what I would expect out of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z.
Mhm.
Fair.
But then we're getting shows like Hell's Paradise.
I miss that show.
Mm-hmm.
Ita Denditi's No Only Peace. Unfortunately it's done, but the fucking what's that? The summer anime with the shadow people.
Summertime rendering.
Oh,
Summertime rendering. Like
They look more
stylized.
Yeah.
Obviously anime style, but like it's stylized in a certain way that like makes it interesting, makes it different. Makes
Yeah,
it
I
stand out.
think
I like that.
Exactly, dude. Yeah, so many people like just think of anime as like one specific style, and I'm like, no, there's a million different styles. Especially like, for example, like Kill la Kill and Dandadan have a very specific style,
Mhm.
right? It works for those types of shows.
Mhm.
Speaking of Kill la Kill and Don to Don,
I saw the clip. I know y'all talk shit about me.
What you talking about?
I don't understand why Martine doesn't watch.
So
Kill
you're
la
gonna watch
He
Kill la
likes
Kill, right?
Dandadan. I'll give it another shot eventually, but just because like I like the animation of Dandadan doesn't mean that I'm like gonna like the story of Kill la Kill. I think Kill la Kill is still a little more over the top than Dandadan. Weirdly enough.
Just wait for the next episode.
Of Dandadan?
You're gonna change your mind.
Do you read the manga for that?
No, I saw the clip for the newest episode on TikTok, and the entire community's already up in flames about it.
This is the one that already came out?
Yeah, that came out this
Oh, I already watched it.
I mean, the next one hasn't come out yet.
Is it the one in the the hallway?
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw that episode.
I saw the
Continuation
Yes.
from it.
Yes.
We haven't seen it. He probably has.
Yeah. It's a good episode. This is
the last
crazy,
thing
but-
we saw in Don to Don was the hash slinging slasher came out of her.
Yeah.
The hash slinging slasher came out.
She
of
went all crazy mode too.
What's it? Yeah, the
Pink-haired girl.
the
Yeah.
Silky.
Oh yeah, she got yeah. Oh okay, yeah, y'all are like
What's it called?
I think an episode behind.
It was a silky or some shit.
What,
Silk,
Silky?
silk something.
Acrobatics.
The
Acrobatics
acrobatics. Yeah,
Silky,
the
yeah.
acrobatic Silky came out.
Yeah, that was cool.
She
as
looked
fuck.
badass, but I'm still like, I don't like this bitch.
Me
Me
neither.
either, but I think I like her being in the story.
She's a homewrecker.
Yeah, I know. It's funny. It's
No,
like
it's
a
not.
weird love triangle. It's like, well, not even a triangle. They both like Momo and
What you talking
Okaru like
about?
each other, and she's just trying to like, but I like him too.
Bro, that is a love square, my dude.
This is the fourth.
Danny Seiko. She always wanted to see his dong. And
No, we're not. No, we're not doing that. Not doing that. There is, I think, a fourth kid, like a fourth character that's supposed to be included later
See,
on.
I was really
Pentagon.
worried because it looked
Shut the
like
fuck
the
up.
guy with the reddish hair. I was really worried that character would be like a gender bent version of the pink haired girl. I was like, because I didn't know what to
Oh,
expect.
yeah.
You know what I
Nah,
mean?
I get it.
So I was like, oh god, I really hope we don't get this.
No, I think it's like an actual, just completely different character. I've seen some, dude. I'm starting to think that the Dandadan fandom is just as bad as the fucking JJK fandom because I've seen a lot of manga panels on my socials.
really?
Yeah, I'm having to start to like avoid some of it because I've seen shit. I was like, yo, what the fuck? This happens? 'Cause it's like right there, and I can't recognize it because it's a new anime to me. I just see
Gotcha.
something in black and white, and I'm like, oh, what is that? And I click it, and then I look at it, I'm like, oh wait, that's fucking Donda. Ah, damn it, and it's too late, you know.
Just
So,
read it.
huh?
Just go read it.
I don't want to. I'm watching the anime. A wise man once said, I enjoy the anime too much.
I want to fucking kill him.
When's the last time I like asked y'all to read the One Piece manga? I dropped that
It's
a
fat,
long
man,
time
yeah.
ago. Especially when we get our own fucking break after break after break.
Oh, I hear there's another break.
Yeah, I know.
Damn.
Otis doing another break.
I know.
Did you guys hear about him going to South Africa?
Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool.
Mm-hmm. Fucking
Fucking Oda.
fucking Oda, man, playing it dangerous. He has health issues.
Goes to South
Dude, I swear to God, that was just like 2-3 weeks ago.
It wasn't like a serious health issue. It was just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sounds like an excuse for him to be like, oh, no, Oda's a fucking genius. You know why? They put out like, oh, you know, I'm having a health issue, guys. So nobody's expecting him to travel and go to South Africa. Because if anybody just would just, I think it was you and me that talked about this, or it was somebody, but like, imagine if you were just on a flight and, you know, you're just sitting there and you're like, you downloaded some anime before you got on the flight so you can watch it. And you're just sitting there and you're watching One Piece and just, you know, some dude just comes over and he's like, what you watching? It's like, oh, One Piece, just, you know, hands down the greatest thing ever. It's like, oh, really? Is it any good? And you don't realize you're just sitting there having a conversation with Oda.
Lose my shit. I also don't think he would have a fluent conversation in English like that.
That's a fair point.
But, you know, I see what you're coming from.
Still, I don't,
Yes. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
man, sneaky. One of the biggest trolls, hands down.
Bankai. Katen kyokatsu katamata shinsu.
We finally got it animated. So, okay, before we get into it, if you guys don't know, like, there is an audio track of him saying that.
Yeah?
From a long time ago. It was from like a Bleach game.
Guy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
So I thought this was like the first time it's ever been animated.
No.
Animated.
But voiced, it's been voiced before.
It has been voiced.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't know if you know this. There was a song a while back that I showed you. Like, in the song, he says it.
Really?
Yep.
I know what song you're talking about. I always wondered what fucking Bankai is that.
Is
No shot.
this whole time.
Dang. Okay.
That's where I learned it. That's where he learned it.
I was wondering. I was like, how can y'all just? The episode just came out yesterday. How are y'all like that good at saying it?
Nah, bro. We said it like hillbillies like 2 weeks ago.
He did. He did bust it out.
Wait,
Like,
here, I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it.
go for it.
No, go watch the podcast, dog.
Fucking.
Oh.
It's different live.
Katen kyokatsu katamata shinsu.
That's such a weird party trick you have, but I love it.
I think, dude,
That's
randomly.
fantastic.
I think it was last week or it was the week before. I think it was last week. Was it last week? He just randomly busted out like 5 on me. I had no warning. He just starts doing them, and I'm like,
What am I supposed to do?
like he did fucking what's his name from 2 weeks
Oh,
ago.
Shinji's. I
He
did Shinji's.
Oh, dude,
no, not
Shinji's is
Shinji's.
good.
Fucking Wait, did you do Shinzi's?
Oh, I did Mayuri's too.
Yeah. And I was like,
I'm
what
surprised.
the
Like,
fuck?
I'm impressed that you can memorize a lot of the bankais. I can't think of.
I'm just
really
surprised
that
you can
many.
pronounce them.
And much less in a hillbilly accent.
Yeah.
It's easier. It's easier for some reason.
It's because it's
The
broken up.
hillbilly
They
accent
because
is
they enunciate their words.
Ah,
yeah.
Bon
you're right.
kai, katen
Kai.
crew cuts, katamata
Oh,
shinzu.
does that mean Ichigo's a hillbilly?
As
'Cause he's
fuck.
like Bankai,
Yeah.
Bankai, Bankai. It makes sense. He's a hillbilly too.
So our podcast is in Texas, clearly.
Look, bro. He
We're not
failed.
hillbillies, you fucking
He
sack
had to
of
go
shit.
to high school again.
Aw,
He was a
damn.
year behind. He got held back.
He was
He had to
saving
go to
the
summer
world.
school.
He was saving
Yeah,
the world.
whatever.
Okay, do you not know the difference? Do you not know the difference between Texans and hillbillies?
Yes, I know the difference.
What
I'm
is
just
it?
Provoking you.
What is the difference, Martine?
Hillbillies are like rednecks who are loud and bump of
And, okay,
nowhere.
and do you know what the difference is?
Texans, we're in Texas. We're not hillbillies.
Texans ride horses.
Not their sister.
Y'all could have rehearsed that. That was fucking perfect. That was so good.
We're Texans. We know this.
I see that. Yeah. That's
She's
fucking
like, did I just
funny.
learn like a law that I didn't know?
Unspoken Texan rule. I guess I've been here like most of my life, but
It's like, I knew that, but I didn't know that it.
yeah, it's like
needed
you
to be
internally
said.
know that, but like, never have I heard that put into words. Or is that our Texan slogan?
I mean,
No, I think it's don't tread on me.
I thought it was don't mess with Texas.
that's pretty. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one's.
Or
pretty-
everything's bigger in Texas.
That's another one.
That's
Mm.
another one. Yeah, we talk about our penises.
But yeah, I mean, I guess like
Moving
this
on.
generation's would be like Texas. We ride horses, not our sisters.
Love it. Trademark. Anyway,
hire
I could see that in like a Mustang commercial too. Yeah, you know what I mean?
oh, they
Like-
would sell so many.
Ryan Ford.
Bleach. Please.
My bad, my bad. Yeah. We finally saw his Bankai,
Mhm.
and it did this thing, and the guy was like, "Oh, I guess the world does have a different color," and then he drowned.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Well, he put his holes on him too. That sounded weird. The holes that he made in his body. he projected his
Pause.
he projected his injuries onto him.
Mm-hmm.
So then he was injured, and he had a bunch of holes in him.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Just like,
Yeah.
what's his fucking name?
Shunsui.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I finally learned his name. Like I knew his name, but we don't hear his name often enough in the show for me to retain the information. You know what I mean? But I've always loved him. I think he's a really cool character. I just wish he would be more prevalent during the show.
Chad would be dead if he wasn't so lazy.
Dude, everybody would be dead. Do you think he could have beat Aizen?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Then it just kind of waters down everything that we've seen in Bleach. Kind of.
A little bit.
Kagemito guy.
Like,
Oh,
they
you
were
escaped.
all so powerful. Unohana was so powerful
Mm-hmm.
this entire time.
Yeah, but you saw what they had to do for her to release a Bankai.
True. Or no, she had to die, basically.
Everybody did. Like a bunch of them had to kill themselves so she could release her Bankai.
Unohana? No, that's the Squad
Oh,
Zero.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
No, that's
sorry. Yeah,
different.
you're
That's
right.
a whole other can of
That's-
worms. Yeah.
Yeah, that is way different.
yeah. No, Unohana had to like pass down the title of Kenpachi because then there can never be two Kenpachi.
Mm-hmm.
I still love that fight so much. It's probably my favorite part of like the second core.
Think about this, man. If you got like a normal, actual Kenpachi, Ichigo would have died.
Yeah.
I still personally believe, had Kenpachi decided to use 2 fucking hands, Ichigo would have died.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, he did that in the Hollow Wakamundo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Bleach. I love Bleach so much. I will always love Bleach so much. But it really just like watching the show in hindsight, you're like, I can't take any of this as seriously as the first time around because you realize everybody is holding back the entire time. The only person never holding back is Ichigo, and that's because he doesn't know what he can actually do or who he actually is. You know, it's no fault of his own that he's holding back.
He killed the Soul King,
Not willingly.
but he did.
Correct.
Sugar, spice,
And
everything nice. Sorry, I saw a thing about.
I showed him. Dude, hold on. There's no way I didn't fucking send it to you.
I don't think you sent it, or maybe I just didn't see it yet.
It was like when they were trying to create
a perfect little girl.
like they were
Is
trying
he
to,
the
Professor
Powerpuff Girl?
accidentally added an ingredient, chemical X.
which was like hollows.
Hollow, yeah. So it's like Quincy, Soul Reaper. Oh,
Uh-huh.
no, that's fucking
Yeah,
funny.
Fullbringer.
Oh my God, Ichigo's a Powerpuff Girl.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
There's no way I didn't send it to you because me and
he's
him
always
were dying.
protecting the weak. Otohime.
Oh,
That's what
I
I'm
got it
referring
right here.
As weak.
Spice and everything nice. These were the ingredients chosen to create the perfect little girl. But Professor Utonium accidentally added an extra ingredient to the concoction, chemical X.
The professor being Aizen.
Thus, the Powerpuff Girls were born.
That's amazing. You sent me that.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I haven't seen it.
Send it to him again.
I'm gonna send that to Sam.
I think I sent it to Sam.
I think you and me sent him the same shit.
Yeah, we definitely
At
did.
this point, like the three of us just send each other the same memes. If you send me something that he hasn't seen, I'll send it to him. Same if he sends me something, I was like, oh, Emery would find that funny.
Fucker sends me a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna ask a question that all of us aren't wondering,
Mhm.
or y'all aren't wondering, but I am. What happened to Mayuri's Bankai? The
Dude,
baby
that-
popped. The baby went boom.
Yeah, that was
It's a modified Bankai, so like I'm not worried. Like,
Yes,
I'm not worried
yeah.
about his Bankai breaking and him having to like repair it or anything like that. How they did with the Squad Zero,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because it's like even Shinsei or whatever. Even he was like, it's Mayuri. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yeah, most people are like, Mayuri can take care of himself.
Yeah.
He's the fucking crackpot scientist. He'll be fine.
I love him, bro. He's such a wild.
But they
card.
don't know he's taking on the right hand of Soul King.
Okay, but
Yeah,
why?
but also
why
why
is
is-
he fighting the Soul King's right hand? Like,
I have
why
so
isn't
many
it?
questions.
Why isn't it on our side? Like, if it's the Soul King's right hand,
I've heard something like that, like a bunch of pieces of the Soul King are like in different fucking areas. Like how Yuhobach got the right hand, no fucking idea. Okay, think about this. He also has the eyes of the fucking Soul King
We killed him. Well, Ichigo.
beforehand.
He didn't have that beforehand. He got the eyes after he died. All the eyes?
Not all of them, but like the almighty ability.
Oh, yeah. No, I need to watch a freaking YouTube video of just explaining the entire arc to me in, like, the
And
most basic
And
terminology
I'm not
possible.
mistaken. Somebody else also has like the Soul King's heart or some shit like that.
Ukitake, white, long hair captain, he had...
He had the
something.
left hand.
He had the left arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dog, this show is so confused. I love this show,
And
but
then-
it's so confusing.
And then when you're looking at him, it's like, all right, that motherfucker didn't have feet either. Has he got legs somewhere too?
Oh my god, yeah, I don't even... Yeah. There's so much to it. Like, I don't remember early Bleach being that complicated, but it just got progressively
Mhm.
more and more. And honestly, I think it started getting complicated around, like, the end of the Aizen arc. Like,
Oh yeah.
the Mugetsu thing when he's training in, like, the infinite void, basically, for forever. Also,
Symbolic time chamber,
yeah.
temporary.
Also, someone brought up a good point on Twitter. I was watching, or I was just scrolling, and I see someone, shit posting and saying, like, oh, all these characters, like, train hard. And it's like Naruto, Luffy, a bunch of other people. All these characters are, like, born with natural talent. Don't remember who it was, but some random anime characters. And then at the bottom, it said characters with, like, just complete ass pulls. And they put Ichigo in there. And I was like, Ichigo trained probably more than any of the characters above based off of how long he was in that, like, void thingy.
Yeah.
So that's bullshit.
I mean, I feel like Bleach is kind of the king of ass pulls that are written well enough to, like,
Makes
not shit on.
Correct, but Ichigo doesn't, like, he trains to get them. Like, other characters 100% I think have ass pulls left and right, but I think Ichigo doesn't really get ass pull shit like that. Like, everything that he's gotten I think makes sense for the story. Even his, like the holified form thing eventually got explained. You know, the fact that he has Quincy powers also got explained. Like the mom was a Quincy, so like it makes sense for him specifically. Everybody else is like, I can do this now. This is a sword ability. Sure, why not?
Fair.
Right? Like, I'll agree with you. Bleach is the king of fucking ass pulls. But
Ichigo maybe not.
but
so
Ichigo
much. Might
not
be the
as
actual
much,
exception.
specifically him, right? And I'm sure maybe like here and there he might have an ass pull. Like it's a shonen. It's kind of, yeah, it happens. But overall, I think most of it was written from the beginning. Hell, Yhwach was from the beginning. We saw him as like
Oh, it's Zangetsu.
as Zangetsu,
Yep.
you know? So like you can't even really argue that much.
Zangetsu changed form so many times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have a feeling that Kubo, for the most part, had an idea of how he wanted to tie in Zangetsu from the beginning all the way to the end, like in the 1,000-Year Blood War arc and the Quincy's, because he set up the Quincy's from like the first few episodes.
I mean, yeah. Once you introduced fucking Uryu, like that. I mean,
Yeah.
that's something you can pull back on at any time.
Now I think the Quincy's have complete ass pull abilities, probably more so than the
Fucking
Soul
right.
Reapers. Like that's ridiculous. I refuse to believe that Uryu just closed the gap between where he was at the end of like the Fullbring arc versus now he's competing with like a stronger Bankai.
He has to use Bankai.
No, not Ichigo.
Man, Uryu really
Rook is
does have a
guy.
lot of ass
Renji.
pulls.
Renji.
He really does. Like, oh, I'm about to lose. Well, I guess I'll just use this bow that I'll never be able to take off now. Like, well, there's consequences, but fuck it. And then later on, like, there's no consequence.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah. But is it enjoyable? Absolutely. And does it look good on TV?
Damn
Hell
right
yeah.
it does.
Yes, it does.
And sometimes that's all that matters.
You know, we didn't actually discuss like Homeboy's Bankai and the complexities of it.
Because I can't. I don't know
no,
what the
okay,
fuck that
okay.
was.
So
big
basically, it was basically one big game. So if they're basically like playing tag, but if he's seen, he's it, which means
Yeah,
he
that
loses.
one I understood. Yeah.
And then the shadow thing is like, basically, if he looks at his shadow is gonna
Attack him.
create an after image, and he'll be able to attack through that.
Okay.
So he was using both of those in tandem with each other.
hmm Is it because he has two swords and he
create a
can do
mode.
two games at the same time?
You know what? That
think
makes
so.
a lot of sense. And I like how we got to see his Bankai. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she kind of bad.
Mm-hmm.
I saw something that I don't know if this is correct, but I think that her design in the anime was like based off of a fan design for his Bankai. I think I could be wrong, but I saw that online, and I tend to believe a lot of things on the internet. But yeah, no, I like that they both have eye patches too. I was like, it's kind of poetic.
Bro, she went to gouge out his eye though.
Yeah.
Like she plays a lot of games.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it makes sense. It's like, oh, it'll play with you, but it could also kill you.
Oh, and there was a thing with her. Whenever before he pulled out the Bankai, remember that little scene where it showed like him in the shadows and there were a bunch of kids running, like the shadows of kids, and then one kid stayed and like held his hand. And the kid had like kind of like curly-ish hair. That had to have been like her, Ohana, like the Bankai, because they have similar hairstyle. So it's like maybe he's had that Bankai since she was a kid, and like she's just
Grown up with him.
grown up with him, you know.
Oh, and that's why she's so playful. That's interesting.
It's also why they love each other.
They love each other. That's why they also like just have like the relationship that they do have, you know. I don't know if that's accurate, but I choose to believe it.
He also doesn't let anybody play with her.
Yeah. So is he dead?
I think so.
Is it like one of those if I use this Bankai I have to die type thing?
But then how would he be able to develop moves for it?
Yeah.
True. Yeah, true. Maybe I hope he's alive. I like
So
him.
do I. He's my favorite.
Yeah, I well, I don't know if he's my favorite.
My favorite. I'll be honest. He's my favorite captain.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I just like his. I like his.
He'd be easy for him to cosplay.
You're a
Oh
fucking
my
piece
god,
of
can you
shit.
cosplay him?
Motherfucker!
Dude, that would be such a good cosplay for you.
I
You've
was
got the
trying
hair,
to
you
keep
could do
that one away for as long as possible.
That would be so cool. I like it. You should do it. The hat, dude, it's like right there. Nice. rice.
It's racist if you wear a rice hat.
Not
Unless they're-
cosplaying.
Unless Bunny gives you permission. 'Cause
She
she's
didn't say
Chinese.
no.
Do it.
If you guys want me to, let me know in the comments. We'll talk about it. I'm excited for more Bleach though.
Me too. So we're definitely getting a fourth core at this point.
Mm-hmm.
From the beginning, I never thought that this would be a 4-core thing. Naive little Martine thought this was gonna be like a 2-parter or something.
Nope.
Y'all did see what happened with Attack on Titan, right?
Yeah, but I didn't know the story of Bleach at all.
But like movie quality.
It's so good.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it. Yeah.
Do you think they'll do a similar thing at the end of Bleach where they just kind of like release one whole like thing to cover the entire
Maybe.
arc? That would be a lot.
Doubt it.
That might be too
Doubt
much,
it. They got
actually.
Disney money.
That's
They don't need to do that.
true.
True. Mm-hmm.
Rather than being like, oh, like we'll save some money on a whole season and do like a, you know, some big episodes. And we'll just do it really well. Just giving us really good episodes every week.
Yeah, it's been another one that's been extremely consistent since the first episode of the first part.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of an episode where I was like, that looks weird. That
Yeah,
doesn't
no.
look the same as the other ones.
It's been absolutely consistent.
Every single time. That's why I always throw it in like best animation like categories whenever we do our Tony Awards, because genuinely, like, if you can be consistently good for 3 quarters, I think that's like really respectable.
Mhm.
You know, like props to that animation studio.
Agreed.
Please work on Black Clover. Please, I want that to have the same quality so bad.
Also, if you guys haven't heard, there's a new Hell of a Boss episode. Go check that out. Have you
The
seen
one
it?
from Halloween?
Oh, dude.
Oh, another one?
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I haven't seen it.
It's amazing. Apparently, it's Vivzi's like favorite episode, and I see why. Bruh. The theme of it, I love it. I love it.
It just dropped like 2 days
That my
ago.
kind of shit.
I definitely haven't seen it.
It was amazing.
Yeah, we watched it.
Not the
twice.
one with oh yeah, I've not seen that one then.
Like we watched it once, and then immediately after restarted and watched it again.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the Ghost Fuckers one. That one was funny.
Oh my god.
Do you actually like that one?
Kinda, yeah. We never get an episode with Blitz and Millie.
Yeah. It was definitely cute in that, but the story itself was stupid.
Story itself was a little.
like
I think they were just trying to do a Halloween-esque type thing, which fuck it, I'm fine. I do like that we dived into like Blitz is realizing like, yeah, he fucked up. Like he lost something really, really good, which I always kind of like.
You're gonna love this episode.
I teared up.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Yeah, me too.
big time.
I'll watch it later.
So I have a really big question though. So if Blitz and Moxie broke out of prison together
Mhm.
to start the business,
Mhm.
and then while he was out recruiting, he found Millie. How'd they end up getting married? And what did her catching that bouquet have to do with anything?
Hmm.
I have questions on how marriage
Okay.
operates among the Hellborn in Hell of a Boss.
What are you talking about? Remember during the episode where they meet like Moxie's dad in the mafia and stuff? They were literally just gonna marry him off like an altar, like white dress and
Yeah, but
As sitting
but
there.
clearly we haven't gotten the whole story. I want to see it.
Fell in love while they were working together. That's literally all.
Yeah, but give me it. Like if they're the lovebirds that are like setting the standard in
I
the
wanna
story, give me
see
it. I want to see
wanna
it.
see like
I want to see the moment she's like, I love this man.
yeah.
Because like you see how protective she is of him. What did he do that made her
He
go?
100%
wow.
like impressed her with his shooting skills. 100% because she comes from like the Goonies. Like
gotta be
with
more
with
than
his
that.
shooting
The
skills.
Goonies? Is that what you just called them?
I bet you
I mean,
he
they're kind of
did like a little
hillbilly
dance.
rednecks. They're definitely rednecks. Like you've seen Millie's parents and where she's from.
Yeah, she's from the Goonies.
She was also an
Yes,
assassin.
The Boonies.
The Goonies is a movie.
It is a
Oh.
movie. Hey, you guys!
I
Fucking peak movie.
I agree with you. I don't think it was just the shooting skills. There had to have been
Yeah,
something
maybe he like sang a song and did a little dance, and she was like, "Wow, I've
He
never seen
definitely
people
sang
do
to
like
her. I
that."
bet you $20 you're right.
because they're so different.
She's from
especially,
Rad.
like, dude, especially Millie, like before joining like the company, she was a
Yes.
very different Millie than what we have now. So something changed, and that something probably being Moxie. But that doesn't just happen on your first or second day of work. They had to have experienced something where she was like, "Holy shit, this is the man like I want to be with," and because there's very opposite, and of course opposites attract, but that doesn't just like happen. Like there's like a catalyst that kind of makes it.
Yeah, that has to make it
You,
work.
you know what I mean, right? I would love to see an episode seeing like what happened.
I'm sure.
But also, not that much time has passed when you think about it, because they broke out, they started their business, or whatever, right? We don't necessarily know that timeline, but like when they went to Ozzy's, they were celebrating their 1-year marriage anniversary.
It was only 1 year.
Yes, only 1 year. So I'm like,
Oh.
see, I want to know more. I want to
Yeah,
know more.
yeah, yeah.
It's
Then
not
it had to
fucking
have been
hiding
something big.
information.
It had to have been something big for it to be such a short time, for them to be like, "Fuck it, let's get married." Right?
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
Like if this business had been like a thing for a really, really long time, then yeah, that would more naturally be like, yeah, you spent a lot of time with somebody.
No, but that quick? No, they fell in love. Something happened.
You're on the right track, Gary. I agree.
Yeah, we can end it with that. I'm sorry.
No.
I just
Hey,
want to
man.
know more about these little red things in love.
These red things.
God, man, this fucking conversations today. I appreciate everybody who fucking troopered through it. I appreciate every you guys like listening, like always. Like subscribe, turn those notifications on, and Alchemist out.
Miss out.
Alchemist out.